to dance all day.
Hey, this is Jack Hughes.
We were cool on craze. When you, and everyone we knew,
And you're listening to Play That Rock and Roll.
sharing what was true or a sin. Dance all days long.
Unfortunately, Starship, much like the decade they were born out of, was about to come to a close. On September 24th, 1989, Mickey Thomas and his drummer Donny Baldwin got in a brutal fight that left Mickey in the hospital, and Donny out of the band. So while at Craig Chicaso's birthday, a drunken argument between these two got violent when Donny attacked Mickey and beat him to a bloody pulp. Mickey had broken ribs and needed reconstructive surgery with titanium plates and some 60 staples to repair his face. Okay, this is absolutely brutal. And also not the first instance, apparently. There are stories of Donny getting physical with Mickey a few times before that, but not a beating like this was. Now, the band did not cooperate with police, so Donny was never arrested for the attack, but he was fired. And Mickey has not seen Donny since. Obviously, they did not reconcile. But Mickey has been vague about what started it in the interviews he's done since then. And as far as I can tell, Donny has never even been asked about it. In 2012, Mickey said to the Marin Independent Journal, quote, "It had to do with being on tour together for so many years in the crazy environment of the road. Being on the road is crazy enough without getting some other factors mixed in there, like resentment and alcohol and drugs. It was a very unfortunate incident that got out of hand." To say the least, right? Now, on a side note here, Donny Baldwin is not out of work. He, of all bands, joined Paul Kantner's Jefferson Starship in 2008 and is still with them now. Which I gotta say is a little crazy. But the main thing here is that this is actually just a really sad story, because Donny and Mickey joined the Jefferson Starship together, and they were even bandmates back in the Elvin Bishop group days. They were friends. In the book God of Revolution, Mickey says, quote, "So it's pretty hard to forget. I'm just afraid that if we were to see each other and try to be friends again, something would happen that would open the old wounds and we'd be at it again, and I don't want that. But boy, do I miss him." That last line emphasizes my point, that this sounds like a crazy drama story, but what it really is sad. Now, on June 22nd, 2021, the official Twitter account for Starship tweeted, "Happy birthday to Starship's drummer extraordinaire, Donny Baldwin. You can't beat that hair. Come on, wish Donny a happy birthday in the comments," along with a photo of Donny with long hair. Now, this is real bizarre because, like I said, Donny is now in Jefferson Starship, not Starship. So what's with the Twitter account posting that, of all things? Now, when I saw this tweet, I also saw that Mickey Thomas's Twitter account had responded to the tweet saying, quote, "Yeah, you can't beat that hair, but Donny could sure beat up on bandmates." Okay, so what's going on here? Obviously, something's a little finicky about the @Starship Twitter account. Now, about a month later, that same @Starship account tweeted a video labeled as Starship's cover of Don't Stop Believin'. And again, Mickey Thomas's Twitter responded saying, "That's not Starship, boneheads. It's Mickey Thomas performing on a tribute album." Okay, so obviously something's a little weird with this Twitter situation, right? So I posted a tweet saying, "It appears that Mickey Thomas's people do not run the @Starship social media pages." To which Mickey responded to me saying, quote, "That is true. It's a bogus social media group run by a bunch of airheads." And when you see their tweet about Donny Baldwin, you can see why Mickey refers to them as airheads. So, very weird. I don't have too much to say about that, except, I guess, follow at Starship Control or at Mickey Thomas instead of at Starship.